today you're in luck. Why? Because I haven't really come on stage for a long time. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Oliver Tan. Okay, the guy who started the Singapore Diamond team, which is part of the team is here, not the whole team, right? And today we are here for an English session. Who is here for Chinese or Mandarin? If you are, then maybe later you ask your friend to translate for you, because I don't know how to speak Chinese. Okay, introduce myself again. My name is Oliver Tan. I've been in this company for less than 4 years, coming to 4 years, right? Started off as a consumer. Started off also don't believe in this thing, doesn't believe in the product. But today, I can safely tell you that you are actually in the right place and also at the right time. Can you give yourself a round of applause? Okay. And do you know why you are here today? Why are you here today? Do you have any idea? Are you here to learn? Are you here to look at something? I'm very sure you're not here to look at me. Right? I'm very sure because you all don't know I'm coming up today. Okay, today is an event that is hosted by Diamond Team Galaxy Singapore. What we are trying to achieve today is to educate our fellow members or new friends on what is called a lifestyle therapy. Okay? Just listen. If you want to sleep, go ahead. I'll wake you up later. Okay? Let's see what's on the first slide. Death sentence without committing any crime. What do you see? What do you see on this slide? I see a very big picture behind the numbers and the words. What's that picture? It's a graveyard. It is something that everybody will have to go to at the end of the road. Right? Am I right?
Yes, yes.
If you don't want to go there, you'll be burned and you'll put somewhere else also. Right? But today, this report comes out not by Riwei, not by me, not by my team, not by you. It's by World Health Organization. Who is World Health Organization? World Health Organization makes up of many countries, easily 190 over countries. And the statistics have shown that number 1, heart disease, number 2, stroke, number 3, lung cancer, number 7, colon, number 8, diabetic, number 10, breast cancer. This is something that is happening in many countries. In many countries. And these people are given a death sentence without committing any crime. Am I right?
Yes.
Do you know of any friends has this problem?
Yes.
I'm sure you have, even your own relatives. Let's see, today in Singapore, colon is number 1, not number 7. Diabetic is number 2, not number 8. But do you know, is there any cure for diabetic at this moment? Do you know? If you have, please tell me. I know. But outside, if you have any doctors that can cure diabetic, let me know. Because diabetic is the number 2 killer in Singapore. These few days or these last few weeks, I've been seeing a lot of diabetics cases. Okay? But all these problems is not what we want. It is something due to an aging population. And today the population don't age so slowly. We age very fast. I call it accelerated aging. Very fast. And also because of stress. Who don't have stress today? Nobody put up your hand. Pollution. Can we stop pollution? We can't stop. We only can encourage, cut down pollution. All these selfish acts of these killers, again, we don't want them, but they come and find us. Okay? And it becomes a bottleneck crisis of today's medical science, meaning there's a bottleneck in a research or a bottleneck in trying to find a cure or medication for these people. Do you agree?
Yes.
I'm sure you agree. Because if you know of anything, you'll be better than these scientists. But today is because of the discovery of stem cells that makes us different. Why? This is a medical science breakthrough. And today, in the discovery of stem cells, we simply says it's a protoform of all creatures, bracket organ, because it consists of every part of us. It has unlimited possibilities of treatment boundaries, because we really don't know what it can treat. It has unimaginable miracle abilities, because it has reported a lot of miracle happening using stem cells. You can go and research, you can go and Google, you can go and ask your doctor friends. But today, basically, we are here to learn what is stem cells. Stem cells happen, how does it happen? Okay? It is the night. Your parents, maybe your grandparents, they make your parents, okay? That they got an excitement. They produce this two things called sperm and ovum. Maybe it's not the night, it could be in the day as well. Right? The first 24 hours, when these two things meets, it becomes a stem cell. I call it mother of all cells. Okay? And from one stem cells, the first miracle happens. It can duplicate 1 to 2 to 4 to 8 to 16 to 32 to 64, so on and so forth. After a week, it becomes a blastocyst. Inside here, a lot of stem cells. The second miracle happens now. How did it become 300 different types of stem cells? It can split. It's supposed to go to the eye, it goes to the eye. Go to the head, it goes to the head. It goes to the back, it goes to the back. It's very miracle. Okay? So after 10 months, you can see a baby is born. Okay? So basically, what are we made of? We are made of stem cells. You must remember we are made of stem cells. When our body is in trouble, do we treat the cells or do we put medications to go and help this problem? We treat the cells by using cells. And today we are using cells and food for the cells. Okay, later you understand. Just now I mentioned there are a lot of reports outside. Look at this Time magazine. It's an American magazine. Whatever we do in this world, a lot of times we look at what USA is doing. When a report comes from Time magazine stated stem cells, what it can be done, a lot of people will start be doing it. Okay? Again, economies, cancer and stem cells, stem cell autism, embryonic stem cells, AIDS patient cured with stem cell therapy to treat diabetics, stem cells the hope. All these are reports locally and overseas. You can go and Google. Okay, we are not here to learn about all these reports. We are here to understand there is a lot of good reports outside now. Okay? What's next? Okay. When we are talking about stem cells, we need to know a little bit about our own history. History of live cell therapy, it is dated all the way back when? Back 100 years BC, which is 2,000 over years before Christ. 100 years before Christ till today, 2,000 over years. Last time, these people taking it live, raw. Till these black and white days, which is our Akong Ama time, our grandfather, grandmother time. Have you ever heard of, they found a small little mice, just born, newborn, and then they just take it and swallow it? You heard of such cases? Yeah, very good. I'm sure you heard of it. Maybe in our children's generation next time they might not heard because we don't eat it. Okay? So today, these people, the politicians, the actors, the singers, the rich and famous, they are already consuming stem cells by what? By injection. By injecting. It's very common. You can ask them. Even a B-grade actor inject every 6 months to look good, to stay young. Okay, so they have the energy. Right? So today, we are seeing that, hey, from eating raw bone marrow to placenta to today's injection and surgery, it's already being done. It is telling us that live cell therapy, it's already being done, I don't want to say 2,000 years, 100 years ago till today. It's confirmed, it's safe. It's safe. Whatever we are going to do today, I'm telling you, it is safe. Okay? Next. There are many methods. I am very sure you will go out and research what other methods you can receive for stem cells. Firstly, you can go placenta injection in Switzerland. This is the birthplace of all placenta injection. Okay? But you have to spend a lot of time and it costs a lot of money. Unless you are rich and famous, you are a politician, then you can go into a hospital called Montreal Hospital. Down there, they only accept very rich and famous people. You have to book in advance, in a year maybe. Okay. Next, we can go into a placenta injection at a beauty salon, which I highly don't recommend. If you want, also no choice, because it's cheaper. People want for beauty, they go for injection. But here, we must stress, the needle is not handled by any doctor or nurse. So it's not professionally handled. It's handled by beautician. They can inject you tomorrow, they don't come to work. So when your face swollen, you don't know who to look for. Okay, not trying to say bad things about beautician, but it's happening. Next, we can do stem cell transplant. This is also happening in Singapore, very common. My friend had just did a kneecap operation by transferring the good stem cells to the bad stem cells, to the bad leg, because the golfers, they injured their leg. Today he's still back playing golf. Healthy lifestyle. You need to exercise, you need to consume some supplement, you need to be stress-free. It's doable. It's doable, it's free. But not many people can do it. Okay? Next, there's cord blood banking. This is also very good. If you have been reading the newspaper these few days, also they are talking about cord blood banking. Cord blood banking introduced in Singapore, really pushing it is from 2002 onwards. The Singapore government recognized that cord blood banking is good because stem cells of the baby can help back on the baby or the mother itself. Okay, on many kinds of illnesses that's covered by your insurance. This one you must go and research. Next we have adult stem cells banking. Expensive and too late. Why? Stem cells grow from 0 to 25 age. After 25, we start aging. So if you want to collect the stem cells, must be below 25. Healthy stem cells. But then you don't have late night, you don't smoke, you don't drink, then you are healthy. If you have all those, I don't think you're healthy. So it's a waste of money to collect it. You can pay in Singapore also now. We just introduced. Okay? Think about $9,000 for 5 years of storage. Not cheap. Down here I want to ask, is there any convenient, effective and affordable way? Any? Is there any that you know? I know. Next page you see. Okay. This is the only convenient way, which is called oral capsule modern technology. I've seen this process in a factory myself with my own eyes in New Zealand, okay, in our own factory. Okay. First stage is called freeze drying. Okay. This freeze drying is to keep the cells alive for 3 to 4 years. Second stage, we have to put it into where? Into a nitrogen-filled capsule. Because nitrogen will help your component inside to be alive or put them to sleep. We don't want oxygen. When you have oxygen, it will oxidize. When oxidization takes place, decomposition will take place. Okay? Next, we have an enteric-coated technology. This is very special. Only our company have. Enteric coat is to withstand stomach acid, designed to dissolve in the intestine, maximizing absorption. What does it mean? It means whatever we are consuming coming to the stomach, it will not be digested or melt. It will go directly into the intestine, which is alkaline. It will break down. It will release all the nutrients into our body. This is what we want to achieve. Lastly, emulsification. In layman terms, we call nanotechnology. It breaks the bigger molecule into smaller molecule, so that it goes into the bloodstream. Okay? We want that to happen. Why we want to inject? Inject is the fastest way. But today, with our oral capsule technology, it's better than injection because this is just an injection procedure. This is to protect the product. At the end of the day, we get live cell therapy inside our body, better than injection. Okay? What's next? Okay, this page we use to understand why Obama states very clearly that stem cells are the potential of the future. He invested the most money in the beginning of the stem cells that the ban was lifted. At that time, when he came on board, he lifted a ban which, hey, you can start researching stem cells, we're putting in more money. That kickstart the whole world. Because again, whatever America do, the rest of the world will follow. He stated very clearly here, in the next 10 years, 80% of the population from developed countries will be tied to stem cells. Why would he say such a thing if he doesn't understand? Why would he say such a thing if his scientists don't give him this statement? He as a president should not be telling people lie. So this is going to be true. Okay? Next, the market potential of stem cells estimated 50 billion in the next 10 years. I think it's more than 50 billion. We already had done so much. We know how many billion we have covered in only in Singapore and a few countries here. Many will become millionaires from marketing the product and services related to stem cells. Not only in Reway, anybody who's touched on stem cells, okay, and if they have a formula and if they have a method, they can be very rich. But today we know in Reway we are here for 8 years and we have done this for the past 8 years. We know where we are going to stand. Right? Again, all this you cannot run away due to aging population, stress, pollution. All this bottleneck crisis problem occurs that makes this a potential. Do you believe in every crisis there's an opportunity?
Yes.
You have to believe that now is a crisis period. We have the biggest opportunity. Okay? Next, I'm going to cover a little bit more on the product. Today, Perthia placenta has been around for 8 years. Okay? It has been named Rolls-Royce of nutrition supplement. We don't put that for fun. We win awards. We are really super quality. We know. Right? In Asia, we are being ranked. And here, we have first edition, second, third, fourth, and fifth edition. This is already a very powerful first edition. First edition, we already can hear testimonials of a hand being chopped. Today they can move. Coming to this fourth edition, which I started that time was fourth edition. They are in transition from third to fourth. I already took from the fourth edition onwards. Already in the fourth edition, I have seen, I have heard many kinds of testimonials. Today, Perthia 5, the testimonials that happen in front of me is amazing. Many of you will call it miracle and so-called unya. A lot don't believe. And again, in this Perthia 5, there is an increase of the concentration of the deer placenta. We used to be 20:1, today is 50:1. That means we have increased by 250% in the deer placenta content, which is very high in the market. Nobody do this kind of 50:1 because it's going to cost a lot of money. It's going to cost a lot of money. And today, why we are putting this picture? This is not a normal grass. This is a wheat grass in Chinese because your mind's out. Because it is learned most of the animals are eating this kind of grass. But in Singapore, Malaysia, people eat this kind of grass. Am I right? Wheat grass. It's your mind's out. Today, again, why we are telling people, hey, we are specially sourced from New Zealand. It's a pollution-free country. Why? I've asked Dr. Lin before, why don't you put it in Singapore? We also can control what quality Singapore cannot control, man. Can ma? I did ask him before. But he said, New Zealand, isn't it better? Everything that's produced in New Zealand are being ranked, mostly in the world, you can clear the custom easily. Because New Zealand product, be it our product, be it milk powder, it is recognized, New Zealand as a country is recognized that it is a quality, super quality country. So we want to maintain it there. We don't need to bring it back here. Okay? Next, what is in our product? Just now I mentioned deer placenta. Okay, today we are trying to educate why we are using deer. And deer is being stated here is ancient saying it's a treasures in the deer. What are the treasures in the deer? What? We have the tail, sinew, piezo, velvet, heart, placenta, blood. All these are stated very clearly in TCM, okay, in the Chinese medicine history, that it is a medical thing. It is herbal, it is nutrition, it can help a lot of things. Today we are using the placenta extract. We are not using a placenta, we are using a placenta extract, which is the essence, which is the stem cells. Do you understand? Are you all lost? No, hopefully not. Okay? Why we want to use a deer? Deer is an animal that is very strong. Just a simple story that we share. When you read ancient, let's say, stories about Chinese king, when they go hunting Today normally says go sheep hunting, pig hunting, or deer hunting.
Deer hunting.
Why? Because if they go and shoot a sheep, people will laugh at him, hey, you're bullying a sheep. The sheep won't run, you go there, you shoot him, he die. But deer, you have to chase after him. It makes it more fun. Right? Just joke aside, that is why we want to use deer. Deer is a very strong animal. And also we must understand why we're choosing deer today. Deer is a very clean animal because deer doesn't have gallbladder. 没有胆. So they cannot anyhow consume food. If not, it will poison them. They have to drink very clean water. They have to eat very clean grass. Okay? Understand? Next. Oh, that's not the flashing part here. Is actually, it stated the deer need not to be killed during the acquisition. This is a very sensitive question, especially in New Zealand. You cannot kill something for another thing. Okay? We don't kill the deer. We extract it using we're using technology extraction. Okay? Okay, in the 5th edition, we added in a new component. This new component, when it was first announced, everyone was shocked. Why? Why everyone was shocked? Because this new component is called dendrobium. Dendrobium. Okay? Dendrobium is a Chinese herb. It's a type of orchid plant. But in a Chinese history, in a Taochang, it stated very clearly that in here you can find a lot of ritual, astronomy, geography, medicine, and healthcare. But it stated very clearly that among the top 9 herbs, okay, rank number 9, cordyceps. Rank number 8 is the sea pearl, deep sea pearl. Rank number 7 is lingzhi. Rank number 3 is ginseng, because we have heavy types of ginseng. And rank number 1 here is called dendrobium. Okay? It stated very clearly dendrobium is rank number 1. Today we are inserting this component into our product to make it more than a Rolls-Royce product, right? Because alone this dendrobium can help in a lot of ways. You can go and research, right? This is ranked the first among the top Chinese in mortality herbs. It is called the gold of medicine, imperial treasures and resurrecting immortality herbs. I don't know what does it mean, but I know it has helped a lot of people. Okay? Now, this is the last thing that we want to share with our friends is, it is a unique and integrated formulation. In this formula, we have 10 ingredients in one capsule. Talking science, to put 10 in one is already a very difficult process to put. Today we are inserting deer placenta, which is highly concentrated. We are putting in dendrobium, lycopene, xanthone, borage oil, evening primrose oil, berry collagen, aloe vera, squalene, and avocado. 10 in one. It covers from head to toe. I don't know what problem you have. As long as you have a problem, this ingredient can help you. I don't know what problem you have. Because again, I've seen many testimonials. Okay? Without the deer placenta, what we will be achieving, we can achieve protect and repair, which is what? Anti-aging. But with the deer placenta in, we can renew because there's life cell therapy getting involved. After renew, we can reverse the aging. So what is anti-aging and what is reverse aging? Anti-aging means today if I'm consuming a supplement, I will become, let's say if I'm 40, I'll become 41 slowly. I'll become 42 slowly, 43, 44. I'll grow old slowly, anti-age. I will still age. But today, we are able to reverse our aging. Meaning today if I'm 40, when I move to 41, but my body age moves to 39. I move to 42, I'm back. I can reverse it. Minimum 5 years if you consume it for 6 months. This you have to believe me because I've seen it with my own eyes. Okay? Okay, now we are going more in depth on what each component can do. For example, deer placenta, it is similar to human placenta. Research has shown, okay? It can renew and rejuvenate cells, right? Next, dendrobium. It protects our organs such as liver, kidney, heart, and pancreas. It provides longevity. Some people say, I don't want to live for so long. right? Another thing is it can lower blood sugar, improve your vision. This is good. Okay? Lycopene, good for prostate, breast cancer. Simple things like that. Enzema, very common. Immune system, this one everybody needs, even our children will need to build our immune system. Okay? Xanthone, what can xanthone do? It helps diabetic people, cancer, Parkinson, and very good for migraine as well. A lot of migraine cases we have seen as well. Borage oil for women, okay? Because menopause is a very common problem. Hormone imbalance is also a common problem. Irregular period is a common problem. Alright? Sorry, I gotta change my mind. Okay, next, it status here, widening of arteries. Rheumatoid arthritis. Widening of arteries is one of the main concerns. It's something that we need to look into. This product can help. Borage oil is not easily found. Okay? Avocado. Avocado, it can prevent or it can actually lower the risk of heart-related diseases. Stroke, high blood, normally they call it what the sun cow. Okay? And then asthma, kidney stones. The rest you can read. Squalene. Squalene promotes what? It promotes reverse aging. It's suitable for diabetic, high cholesterol, hypertension, again the three highs. Osteoporosis, depression, right? Aloe vera, it kills virus. It's like, what do you call it? Antibiotic. It's very good. It reduces cells and detox. Aloe vera, a lot of people know. Marine collagen, it reduces wrinkles. Okay? It provides firmness to our skin. A lot of ladies would love this. It strengthens the bones and joints. Very good for our old folks. Okay? Evening primrose oil. Reduce menses cramp, blood circulation, good for diabetics, hormone imbalance and prostate. You can see repeated things happening in here. So all our components that's going into our product is helping from head to toe. Okay? So you watch the video now. It's going to explain in depth what I just explained. If you don't like it, you can sleep later. I will give up. Okay?